Hey guys, it's Viewmaster's Reactions, and we're back with the Vox O'Clock portion for episode 34, Race to the Ziggurat. Last we saw, in the Patreon hour, we did a full hour. We're gonna do about 20 minutes now, leaving about a half hour before the break. After the break, there's almost 3 hours, so we're going to split this up differently like we did last week. We're probably going to do about a 2-hour live stream on Friday, and then have the Patreon hour, the Vox O'Clock. We're gonna have to see, because if we do bonus time, if you don't know, we get the 50 likes or more on the video, then we do the bonus time of 30 minutes. And we're going to have to see how it all works. All I know is right now we did the hour for Patreon. We're going to do 20 minutes. We're inside of this room, all bronze. There are gems on the wall. At this exact moment, we put our hands on all of the gems. I believe there are exactly 7 gems, 3 on each wall across from each other, and 1 in the middle. So there is 7 gems, 7 of us, including Pike. My thoughts right before we stopped were, is Pike going to work? Because Pike is sort of this candlelight glowing version of herself that isn't actually there, or is she? Because she is interacting with objects and fighting people, and we kind of had Sam say the same thing I'm saying right now. Sam was like, should we switch Pike out with Cassandra? Because we do have Cassandra. Now, if we don't figure this out soon, I would switch her out with Cassandra anyway, just in case. But they are making it appear, because Matt said when she put her hand to it and then took it off, the light will fade and brighten. So that's what's happening with everybody else. There's got to be something else we need to do, but there is a door on the other side that Matt said looks like it slid into place, as opposed to like being something you could push or open with a handle. So there's that too, but everything is bronze. I made it a point to say I deal a lot with metals because I scrap and stuff like that, and bronze is highly conductive. And Laura even made it a point to be like, are we in like a conductor room, so to speak? I can't remember. I said this too during the Patreon hour. I don't remember this from the animated show, whether or not this was included or taken out, because I know they had liberties with what they could and could not put in because they were limited on time. So I don't know. I don't remember this room. I do remember a room near the sun tree or under the sun tree, but Marisha even asked that, and Matt said, yeah, you're not near the sun tree. You're like a quarter mile away. So let's just jump in. We'll talk more at the end. If you guys want to see more of what I do, in the description link for Patreon, where you'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 1 and 2. You want your own requested show or movie, go to the link, ask me to watch whatever you want at a certain tier level, I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives, like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, finished up with Cobra Kai, Eureka, Steven Universe, Toriko, and Good Omens entire seasons. Stranger Things final season soon jumped into Yellowstone, Warehouse 13, Leverage, Pushing Daisies, Once Upon a Time, The Thick of It, Farscape, thousands of others falling at it to check it out. If not, the Vox O'Clock portion of episode 34, Race to the Ziggurat.
Roll a perception check.
It's made of copper, right?
A what?
These gems are opal. This
We're
is
rolling.
21.
Anyone? Okay. Looking about, Cassandra actually kind of goes up towards the far ramping, seems to notice something, walks up to where the door is, and looking at the foot of the door, she kind of moves her hand out of the way and puts her hand down on a hidden 8th opal.
8th opal.
At which point there's a shift.
There you
the sound
go.
of stone shifting loudly, and those bars across the ceiling.
There was an 8.
The green bars.
So we needed 8 people.
Let loose
what
a bit of dust.
A coinky dink.
And 2 large walls of green glass slam downward to the front and back of you, locking all 7 of you into the center of this bronze room.
Was this a trap? Did this?
Maybe it's
Cassandra's
a
on the other
transporter.
side of
Maybe
the
it's a
green
It's
transporter.
not. I think I know
wall
what it is.
What is
on the
it?
far end of the
You think
room.
you know what it is?
Oh, so
We've got it.
Cassandra
Can we
is
go
on
to
the other
glass?
side.
We're all on the.
We're all-
We're
You
in
can
the
actually,
glass.
Cassandra runs up to the glass and kind of puts her hands to it, and you can hear a voice saying, "Is everyone all right?
Is she on the other side of it?
Yes.
She went up to the far platform.
Fuck.
So
which, by
did
the way,
she
you notice
just trap
immediately
us?
This glass, this kind of weird warped glass that forms these
I mean,
walls,
this looks bad.
is the same material as the shards of green glass that you found broken
I
up across
kind
the
of do
ground
remember this
in the
now.
undercroft.
Right.
Like, I remember something like
Can you
this.
hit it?
Yep. Anybody have any objections?
No.
Okay, I swing away.
Okay.
Swing away. Any
You,
objections? I
you
like
go-
it.
And Cassandra takes a step back. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Is the door opening behind her?
The door is opening actually behind her.
Oh,
19.
God. Is the door opening behind her? What a
You
question,
go ahead
and she was
strike
right.
4 to go ahead and roll damage.
16.
16. Okay.
Strike with all your might.
Strike with all your might across the front of the glass. Cassandra kind of steps back as the might of it hits. A streak of green sparks fly off the edge of the blade as it careens across the front of this, leaving bare but a scratch across the stone.
Great.
At this point, you guys see the door opening behind Cassandra and two figures.
I was gonna say it's Silas.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast
This is
Thunder
not
Wave. Maybe
good
the
at
shit
all.
can only be
My
done
God.
with magic.
See, if this did happen to the
I
animated,
dip my arrows in
I'm
holy
taken
water.
by surprise because
Okay.
I
It's
don't
just a
remember
push
it.
Three of
spell, but
them.
it's like
All
a
right.
radiant
I
damage
know what it
push
is.
thing. Yeah, but you guys are behind the glass.
All right.
We're all in the glass.
We're
Yeah.
all in the glass.
But we're in a
We're all
closed
gonna get
space.
hit by what you're doing.
But if it breaks the glass, we
Okay.
won't be stuck in the glass.
Might as well die one way or another.
I mean, I don't know. That sounds.
Just do it.
While all this is
Please
happening, I
don't-
pulled the
yeah,
vial
like,
of
I-
poison that I traded from that hag and start to drip it down onto my blade of life stealing behind the group.
Okay. As you guys all kind of gather backing up at this point, Grog, I don't know if you're still swinging.
Oh yeah, I'm just back.
Whack.
I was gonna say, like, is it even?
as this
Does
is
it matter? At
happening,
a
are you
point,
breaking
will
the rates that you
Grog
wanna try?
destroy it,
Do it.
or is
You
Grog
said you wanted to
just
do it.
wasting his time?
All right, I take my staff.
He said
crack it
barely
down,
a scratch.
Okay.
Cast Thunder Wave. See if I can shatter this glass.
With a loud sound blast echoing through the room, you can hear the reverberation.
probably gonna
of the
go
actual
deaf,
blast
too.
material,
Our ears are gonna
sending
start
back
bleeding.
the vibrations of the blast of the spell, and it all of you who
Ear
weren't covering your
deafening.
ears very hardly, it
Yeah.
still creeps through and it kind of rings your head a little
Like-
bit.
Alright.
As the blast hits the glass, it seems to have no effect.
And now
Like the
we
actual
probably
essence
are
of the
all
spell
deaf.
itself is scattered across its surface.
Okay.
This residuum sealed green glass. The two figures step into what little bit of light is now visible from Percy's torch.
Residuum.
That is,
We dealt a lot with
twisted
residuum
through
in
the warped
campaign too.
surface of this glass wall, and you see before you Lord and Lady Briarwood stepping up to the wall, looking through their warped visage through the glass, looking down into the chamber that you're all currently locked in.
Oh, is this your room? I didn't even realize we were in your house right now. How good to see you again, darling.
Silas just leans
Look
forward.
at this.
and
She
kind of puts
crosses her
his hand
eyes.
on
Wah,
And hello
wah.
to you too. And welcome to all of you. Well, my dear.
At which point, Delilah kind of steps forward too and goes,
I was hoping for a more formal reunion, but you insisted on riling up the populace and tying up the bulk of our forces. Rather unfortunate, really.
Not pleased.
Silas.
Now the door's open behind them, right?
Mhm.
If I use perception, do I see anything behind them? Anything, any kind of switch or lever or anything?
We've worked on this glass.
Go make a perception check.
What can I say?
20.
20. Looking across the way, but barely able to peer past them with very little light in the distortion of the glass, you can see what seems to be some sort of a smooth stone kind of placard that's embedded in the wall just on the other side of the door.
Alrighty.
Just outside the door.
Yeah.
Then
Yes.
pull the cape around me, and I dimension door.
I was gonna say dimension door.
Right by the placard. And jam my hand on that.
Okay.
You can do that?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I'm
Vanish
wondering if
from
he
that
could
room.
dimension door out of the thing.
You press your hand
Oh, he
into
got-
that
he does.
placard. You can notice Silas looks over his shoulder. With
What
a,
if
with a
it's
slight look of-
handprint identified?
of unexpected
Like,
surprise.
what if this is
Smile still
correct,
across
but
his
he?
face.
Can I go ahead and start conjuring Sunbeam?
That's if you want to. Like
That's
it's a spell
if-
that you do as you do it, meaning you can't really hold it in place.
Okay.
You press the platform in.
We lost Ashley. I'm thinking
Keep going.
that this is
Yeah.
accurate.
As you push it in,
If-
there's a sound of grinding stone again. However, the walls stay in place. There are two of the highest bronze plates that are pressed against the wall, shift inside and move out of the way.
God damn it.
And two big tubes
God damn
push
it.
outward. Silas looks over his shoulder and says,
Well, I was not expecting you to want to see your friends dissolved quite so quickly, but certainly.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my
As you
god.
guys
Dissolved.
look up, this green
Liquid.
I pull out
begins to
gun, and I,
pour.
like, the second those hit, I've seen this coming, because I fucking copper room, fucking acid. I shot
Copper
to the
room
1-2.
acid. Okay.
Do my best to reload as quickly as I can, and ice shot to the other. I'm going to try and clog them with ice, at least temporarily.
Okay. Go ahead and make your first shot.
Clog it with
That's
ice. I don't know how long ice would hold back
27.
acid that would burn
27?
human
Okay.
bodies.
And that's,
Like, even if this works, I don't know. What would it hold it back for? Seconds, maybe?
That's
I would
10
feel like
plus 10
acid would
points of ice
blow
damage?
through ice
Okay.
in seconds.
The bullet slams into the bottom of this tube, and the tube itself is not, made of any real thick material. It's a similar material to the bronze that the rest of this room is constructed in, and it seems like it's brought in by some sort of mechanism that locks it into place. As the bullet strikes the bottom of it, bends it upward, kind of closing off part of its passageway and locking off the other half with ice, seemingly holding it for the time being. While you're reloading,
So it was not just the ice,
reloading,
it was the fact that it
I
bent
need you
the
to go ahead and
lip
make a wisdom saving throw.
because the bronze is able to conceal the acid. That's what
Because we're here.
Percy Townsend was just saying.
These jewels.
So
Should we work?
The feast is
we were
really
trying to.
good.
I was thinking it was more like the conductibility. It's
Feast
more
is
the
advantage
ability
but it
to
doesn't
contain
stack, right?
acid.
So I rolled a 16.
She rolled a 16. All right.
It was a good thought.
As you pull your hand out of the
I
switch,
did not think it would make things
Silas's
worse. Look at
gaze
Liam is like, I
pierces into your
hate
eyes,
everything.
and
I thought it just
your
wouldn't work. I didn't think it'd make it
blades,
worse.
Before you even have a moment of notice, have already sheathed themselves, and you step into the room alongside the two of them.
The jewels. It was what lowered the glass. Break the jewels.
Silas comes and pats you on the shoulder and goes, "However, it doesn't hurt to have friends. Thankfully, we were ahead of our residuum production schedule, and a few minor modifications to our distillery room made an excellent trap for you." Delilah turns to him and says,
Our
"Begun
distillery room.
ceremonies, but I'm not in the mood to break a sweat today. We're still weeks off from being ready, and I have much work to do." At which point they both kind of look over and put their hands on Cassandra.
Liam
and
looks
Cassandra's still
like
standing
so
there, kind of
pissed
staring at
off.
the room with a look of coldness mixed with this brimming sense of desperation and worry. There's like this crux moment in her where there's this inner conflict within her right now.
Can I take a swing at the jewel that I was holding my hand over?
wanna get my
Can
second-
we still access the
He's gonna
jewels?
get his next shot here.
I'm wondering if we
Reload,
could even
second shot.
access the tools or the jewels.
15?
15. As you fire the second one, it ricochets off the bronze nearby. The liquid begins to pour in now. One side is currently held, but the other half just spills and begins just cascading
I
into
drink
the
my
room.
potion of flying that I took from Rip.
How
Okay.
much
You chug a potion of flying and you
room
begin
do we
lifting off
have
the ground.
here?
Listen,
Acid
you
is
do have these two
pouring
ramps that
down
push up
from
at least,
above us.
about
I would imagine
5 feet towards where
It's
these
splashing
glass
everywhere.
walls are. But the bottom of this entire room is beginning to fill with this liquid.
Can I
I hit the
Can I go ahead and on my?
I mean, we all gotta
I have
take
things in my
flight
room. But each are, like,
temporarily, I
individual
guess, or
rooms
at
with
least-
So
our-
you're all in the same room,
we're
sealed by
in the
2 rooms.
That's why
Yes.
the thunder wave hit us all, because we're all in one giant room
Okay,
together.
okay.
Can I hit that
So
jewel?
you're-
And all the gems are in our room, correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so they are in
All
the
the gems
room.
except for the one that Cassandra.
Yeah, like Grog said, I guess, keep smashing the gems. Smash the gems.
Yep.
At this point, smash the gems.
The
I wasn't sure if we could access them.
Okay.
I didn't know if the walls came
reach
down
and
like
strike the gem, go
over
ahead
the
and roll
gems or separated us.
Very impressed by that.
No, he doesn't.
So 15. No fire damage, so 15.
15? Okay. You strike the gem as hard as you can. You can see it crack a little bit from the impact. The actual gem itself has a small crack run through its center. Are you guys all currently at the top of the ramps?
Backing up to where we're not in the middle of the acid.
Is what I'm asking, yeah.
Yes.
Trinket's kind of back up. Trinket's back up, looking really uncomfortable.
Are you guys standing
puts her hand
directly
to the wall,
under the
puts her hand,
acid
kind of looks at
or not?
at the group of you. and says,
Which one is my Percy?
I walk up, I look at her,
Listen to the music kicking up.
and I smile. Like, it's all right. See you soon. And I'm gonna go right into pulling out the gun and preparing.
Preparing what?
We're gonna take out these gems.
Okay.
We're going to be fine, but we have
While
to do it now.
they take out the gems, these earrings work telepathically, right?
No.
No, you
it's
just you actually like talk into it as it happens.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of back into the corridor while you guys handle the gems and start talking to Vax.
There's no corridor. You're inside. You're sealed.
Ramp, whatever the back.
Okay, you're back. Everyone's okay. You're backing up on the ramp. As you're doing that,
We're gonna be fine. Go.
she kind of leans forward with her hand.
I think she's
looks
gonna say
specifically in the
something.
eyes, and you can see there's like tears running down her face, and she says, "Your sister left us the day those arrows found my chest. But she did not die from those wounds, but to watch you leave me there in the snow.
Yeah, this I remember.
I have a new family. I am Briarwood. And I have a destiny with the Whispered One." She steps back as the two Briarwoods put their arms around your sister. And even still, there's like a shake to her voice, and you can see in her eyes there's a quake. She speaks words of conviction, but you know deep inside, even there's conflict. At which point, Delilah kind of kisses her on the head and says, "Don't worry, my dear. It'll be over soon." And they turn around and step into the hallway they entered from.
One question, and I'm assuming I'm gone, but in combat, I would be able to roll a wisdom save every 6 seconds, right?
No. For this, you are technically charmed for 24 hours.
24 hours.
Can I start talking?
He's
to
like,
Vax
Can I
again?
hit the gem, please?
My mistake. My mistake.
All right.
I apologize. 24 hours.
Can I hit this
I
mark?
I don't know why, but I do
you
remember
could attempt
Cassandra,
I'm gonna attempt.
you know,
Okay.
going back
You
and
go
forth.
to attempt Hunter's Mark,
And
as
the
energy
fact that
spins
she
towards
is
your head,
taken
hits
by
the
them
blue
and
wall,
everything,
and
and she
scatters across
recalls
the arcane
Percy
nature of the
abandoning
spell,
her. I remember the
halting
flashbacks
immediately.
to them as little kids in the animated.
Now at
But
this point, as you're going for,
I
the
thought
nearest door to the
Cassandra
wall,
like cut her own throat. Something like that happens,
so go
Cassandra,
ahead
but
and take another shot.
I'm not
21?
100% sure.
All right.
Like I said,
you
I'll
strike down
rewatch
seven, go
season
to
1 very soon. If I didn't say that in the Vox O'Clock during the Patreon hour, I was saying this week
15 again. It's not far.
I'm gonna rewatch
Okay.
season 1
You
of
strike the
Vox
gems from the
Machina
gem shot.
animated. Mike
Pieces
said
of it
it's a
go
good
flying
time to
out of
do
the
so.
area, and parts of it just turn to dust, and chunks hit and kind of roll down into the acid. The acid, which now is about 1.5 to 2 feet high, and is slowly rising
God.
in the room.
A foot and a half,
step
2
into the
feet
acid.
high.
Okay.
And I start hitting the one in the center
Okay.
with my fucking stupid sword.
I step
shoot my
into
exploding
the
arrow
acid.
At the glass.
At the glass. Okay.
Oh, okay. Big arrow?
It's an exploding arrow.
You guys watch Vax turn around and begin to follow the
I
Briarwoods.
start talking to Vax.
We're just like firing everything we have at this wall.
Don't forget who you are. You are stronger than this. You are stronger than them.
Liam.
You are not. a
Liam's like,
Briarwood
yeah,
or
whatever
Vox
you said.
Machina,
I'm
and we can't
screwed.
lose you. I can't lose you.
What was that?
You're our only hope. Please.
Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You can overcome this. Please.
Scanlan, make an attack.
18 plus something. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know how to hit things.
So go ahead and roll your damage for the sword.
I don't know how
Is
to
that
hit things.
D20?
It's whatever the
It
damage.
says 1d8 plus 3.
Yep.
Okay, that's not much.
Something, it's something.
Can Pike do
No, that's a
something?
D10.
There it is. Nope.
Pike's
Pike
not
wants
in
to.
with us, right?
If Pike
You
wants
guys are
to.
all together still.
Yeah, we're
Do some
all
cool
in this
shit.
room.
11.
The only one out of the room is Cassandra, who just bailed on us with the Briarwood, so.
11.
As you wade into the acid, you feel the sting as it hits your body. You immediately take 5 points of acid damage.
I have a potion of acid resistance that I drank.
You did, so you take 3. 3 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And you strike down, whoosh, arcing down, the acid splashes, parts of it kind of go across your face. You can feel the tingle of it just burn the outside of your skin, but not enough to like really cause any serious damage.
Not the face.
But you strike down and you find it hit the gem and then slide off as it hits, but you feel it give a bit on the impact. Anyone else want to do anything
I
right
was
now?
gonna shoot the exploding arrow at the glass door.
All right, go ahead and roll the attack.
I did. It was a 22.
22, all right.
This is gonna be interesting.
you
I don't think it's
release
gonna
the
do
arrows.
anything.
It streaks across the room, poof, hits the glass, and explodes with the reverberating crack. You guys all, in the middle of trying to figure out this scenario, didn't cover your ears in time, and it
Sorry.
nearly deafens you from the blast, the impact, and the reverberation.
This is
in
what
the
happened
room.
with Keyleth.
However, go ahead and roll damage on that. Roll
Keyleth,
arrow
I think
damage.
I think it was the patron
and
error.
then,
Keyleth
an
did
additional 4d6
the thunderstorm
points of damage.
thing,
Oh, shit, that
and
would've
I
been
was
so
like,
good
it's
to
gonna
have
make
one
us all
down. I'm
deaf. This
sorry.
was even probably worse.
As my bonus action, I turn to Percy and I say, Percy, we're surrounded by metal and glass and stone above us. Is there anything we can do to that stone?
It's
Sam said that as if he
Can't it
knows
burn?
something.
Can't you do things with
Can't
stone,
burn
Keyleth?
Yeah.
stone.
Are we? I feel like Sam is fishing. Like, yo, you guys, I'm throwing you a line, but I don't know. Or maybe he's just asking.
Oh God.
You could get out of it.
So what's the damage on that?
I know it.
I couldn't
The music
take
is getting-
Move Earth because we needed sunbeam.
Yeah, we needed
Of course we
something.
did.
I have wall of stone.
What is that?
Makes more walls of
Makes a
stone.
wall of stone.
Yeah, we have more. We can make more walls.
It hits the glass, and as the explosion settles, the smoke kind of rises up to this thing. You can see a portion of the glass wall, about 10 feet up. Shards have been chiseled out from the explosion. It's taking
Alright.
some damage.
Alright,
Not a heavy
so
amount,
it
but you can
is-
see there has been a portion of the wall that has been scraped away.
About
And
10 feet up.
about 10 feet
Could
up.
we get
I
through?
run over there.
Start
I have to run through the acid.
Cracking where
You
it's
would have
already
to, yeah.
broke.
Unless you want to try and jump across.
Boots of.
Yeah, I'm not using that yet.
You can try and
I
jump
have-
across if you want
I have
to.
resistance. Yes, I would like to jump across, run over, and
Yeah, just start whacking away on
swinging on
that
that
broken section.
Okay.
Make it
What
big
side is
enough
this,
for
on
us
the
to
ceiling?
squeeze
This is on
through.
the side that they left
Okay.
Yeah.
through.
Which the door is now closed, by the way, and Vax is nowhere inside.
All right,
now
so
to
maybe
fire.
the
Closed again.
arrow explosion.
Could I do like
Was
great
good.
weapon master and hit? It 3
My
times?
thing is, even if we get out of this, we're probably still trapped in this room now on that side. Because of the fact
are you
he just
making another
said
strike at the
the
gem?
door is shut.
Is it my turn again?
This is all kind of fluid. We'll go through as you go, and you're taking your shot.
I'm taking 3 shots at one of the gems. On the
Okay,
wall.
go for it.
17 to hit.
Hits, gonna roll damage.
10.
10. You strike down a second time. The acid now beginning to rise. The level is now almost up to your chest, and it's a little harder for you to swing, but you still manage to strike true. You take 4 points of acid damage.
Ah, so it's
but you can
not
feel
too
the
bad.
damage itself is
Like
mounting,
I'm
it's
like
growing,
imagining
it's
it like
progressive
lava.
amount of you that
I'm
is
like,
progressively
how are
large.
we not
You
dying
strike down,
immediately up
thankfully
to our
because
chest
it's
in
too thick,
acid?
And you're still
Apparently, it's
pushing
just
most of your force, your magical
having
blade,
a-
dragging it down to the gem.
a
and you feel
burning
it
effect, so to speak.
beneath you, crack and shatter.
One down.
One down.
We have
One
2 down.
One,
down.
two.
Two down between the two of you.
Does there appear to be any weak points in the metal anywhere?
Yeah, I don't
not
know
that you
if-
can tell at a quick glance.
I don't know what's
Everything's
better,
pretty
to keep
solid. It's
destroying
beneath multiple times,
gems,
and you get,
or to
if-
go
you-
what
you see
Grog's
now this
doing
one
and
is used,
smash
and
what
what
we
they
already
used to melt
weakened
down
the
all the
wall.
white stone into the residuum component.
Because we're running out of
Um,
time. We might have to
during the
just
construction of
break
Ziggurat.
the
Some of
part
the
and
notes
squeeze
mentioned
through
it.
that top area.
Ripley mentioned a little bit, but this is bad.
This is bad. This
Acid
is
melts
not
white
good.
stone?
It appears to, yeah,
It does, yeah.
over
Like
time.
the
The
white
acid
stone
that's-
on the ceiling?
Yeah.
The acid that's filling in melts that.
We start throwing it
Okay.
up.
Well,
Let's just
well,
start
that changes
splashing
things. Does my
acid to the
control
white
water
stone.
spell, would that work with the acid?
There's such a little water component that spell is used to focusing on. It would be a little hard for you to do that
Not a lot of hydrogen or
in
oxygen.
enough of amount to actually do any serious effect,
Does
unfortunately.
acid go through glass?
No.
The 3 hits were 15 and 20.
Glass is specifically how you contain acid.
Can I take like one of my glass vials that I have and like try to get some acid and put it up on the ceiling?
You,
Get
you
it
can
up on
definitely fill it
ceiling.
up, but it's a
You're
ways
talking
out.
like
I'm
the
gonna fly.
smallest amount.
Oh yeah, with flying you could do it.
Flying?
No,
did
Matt's
try
Matt's
acid.
trying to say like
So
how
you-
much
you dump
little
down,
tiny
and
vials
it's
you're gonna
still pouring in
splash.
the ice on the other side.
You're
by
gonna
the way.
splash little vials.
Shatters as the liquid continues now pouring from both sides,
I've taken,
doubling the speed in
I've
which
taken
it's
my
filling
3
up.
shots at the next gem.
The amount of acid
Am I-
you'd be
am I high enough that I can see
splashing
where
in
the pipes
vials
are
would
coming
not
in at?
even probably have an
So I
effect.
could potentially grab a hold of one of the pipes on the ceiling and try to move it.
You're good, yeah.
So I want to try to grab a hold of one of those pipes and aim
That
it towards the
is
ceiling.
not a
and
bad
try to
idea.
move it.
Okay, we'll get to that in just a moment.
That's not. I mean, that's not the worst
Okay,
idea.
the first
I just
one
feel
was
like
21.
it would take a long time
And then
for the
second
acid
shot
to
is,
burn away at the white stone, regardless
hits.
of the effects. I think
18,
this room would fill up before it
20 to
even
30.
All right.
did anything of
Third
value.
shot
I feel like.
is, 26.
All right, all 3 hit. Go ahead and roll damage for all those.
I mean, at this point, maybe it's better
That's-
we do break the gems. But at what point are the
14.
gems going to be under the acid? If it's halfway up the room already, that's.
11
I'm
for
pretty
the
sure
second shot.
Matt said the gems were at chest height.
And 14 for the third shot.
All right. You unload 3 bullets in a row. You see, before even the last one hits, the opal itself just shatters off from the final blast, leaving the vacuous hole where it once was embedded in the wall. So Vex, you move up and you grab onto it. You begin to try and shove it, and even with your fly spell, you don't have a lot of weight behind it, so you kind of put yourself up against
Leverage.
the wall, find some leverage against one of the metal plates that holds the, or one of the sections, the bars that holds the metal plates in place, and you lift, and you should go ahead and make a strength check.
All right, everybody, we're going to stop there because we are already where I wanted to be. There is exactly 20 minutes. Actually, no, we actually did more than I wanted, I guess. There's about 20 minutes to the break from here. If we add the 20 minutes to the back half, it's over 3 hours of a live stream. Like I said, we're not going to do the whole 3+ hours. If we get bonus time, 50 likes or more, we do 30 minutes of bonus time. We're going to do at least 2 hours. I'm probably going to do enough where we get to like an hour Patreon that gets to the end, and then Vox O'Clock might start the next part. But like I said, if we end up doing the 50 likes or more and getting bonus time, that's going to change everything anyway. So we'll have to play it by ear and see exactly how it works. But just letting you know, there is a lot of time from here. We're like barely over an hour and a half. All I need to know now is right now we are looking bad. I definitely am wanting to go back and see the animated show at this point. I don't recall. I'm like remembering little things. I told everybody at this point, season 1 of Vox Machina happened 2020, I feel like, was it? Let's look real quick. Oh, 2022. Well, it was January of 2022. So it was literally right into 2022. But even so, that we're like 3-4 months away from 2026 January, which would make it 4 years. So it's been about 4 years since I've seen season 1. I've never rewatched season 1. Once we watched it, I edited them up. All the episodes are on YouTube, edited, and they're in full on Patreon. Every single episode. It drops, I edit it, that was it. Never watched it again. I'm remembering little things, but I don't know, like the acid thing with the tubes and everything, pretty wild. We're trapped in this room now. So you see, I like the idea of switching the tubes. I just don't think there's enough time. If we had more time, then yes, splashing the acid or redirecting the tubes at the white stone would make sense to me. Matt even said now it's coming down twice as fast because the block that Percy did with the ice is no more. So we're already chest level, and that was with the one pipe filling up. I would have to imagine there is nowhere near enough time to use the acid to dissolve the white stone on top. But that being said, I don't even know if we'd be able to be shooting the gems at this point. I'd have to go back and see, but I'm pretty sure in the Patreon hour when Grog just was like willy-nilly, I'm going to walk through these, because Vax was crawling on his belly, I think, and went under all of the gems thinking maybe they had some sort of connective ability or lasers or something. And I thought the same thing. I was comparing it to Resident Evil, where I was like, how do we know these things aren't going to all just start reacting and like cut us in half? Grog is like, I'm just going to go for it, and walks right up the middle, no problem. We end up figuring out we got to put our hands over and everything. But at this point, I mean, I would just... I don't know. We're breaking the gems, but if I'm right and what Matt said is the gems are chest level, we're now going to have the gems under the acid, so it's going to make it more difficult to break them. I'm thinking Grog's got the right idea at this point. Let's just continue to try to break away where it already is coming apart and kind of sneak through, and then deal with it when we're not like actually being contained into a giant cube of acid, it doesn't seem like it's hurting us all that much that fast. Like Scanlan's up to his chest in acid and barely has 4 damage. Grog has resistance to acid, or not, maybe that's poison. Either way, I was imagining that it would immediately just like eat through us like instantly. So at least we're having enough time to do this. Even if we were like totally submerged, I feel like we could still break the edge and get out. We're gonna find out in the live stream. If you guys want to see more of what I do, first off, live stream 5:45 p.m. this Friday. We'll jump in, do at least 2 hours. Like I said, you want your own requested show or movie, go to the link, ask me to watch whatever you want at a certain tier level, I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 1 and 2, finished up with Toriko, Steven Universe, Good Omens, Cobra Kai and Eureka are done in full. Stranger Things final season soon jumped into Yellowstone, Warehouse 13. Farscape, The Thick of It, Schitt's Creek, Rick and Morty, and Always Sunny just ended. Thousands of others full unedited. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.